I'm going to Taiwan for a month. And you're coming with me. Excited and ready to go. I'm in Taipei! For those of you who have been following me on this channel, you know that I'm learning Chinese and it's finally time to get into the real world and take my Chinese learning to the next level. In this video, I wanted to take you on my crazy adventure to traveling to Taiwan for a month and show you what my language immersion looked like. This is my room. It has little dinosaurs on it. I do yoga here. It's my getting ready station, my working station, and that's me. And of course, you know it, I'm bringing my yoga practice with me. It supports my learning journey and just helps me to enjoy this trip deeper. The commute was not too bad, just about 15-minute walk, and I enjoyed every second of it. I had my lessons Monday to Friday, 3 hours a day, a one-on-one with a teacher, and it is intense, to say the least. My brain hurts. It is physically painful. I chose one-on-one lessons because it allowed me to go with my own speed and just concentrate on what works for me. With a language like Chinese that is very different from everything that I've learned before, I prefer to have that personal guidance. My face. If you guys have been following my channel for a bit, you know I'm all about consistency and just daily effort. So I've been committing to a daily Chinese practice. It's been fun, frustrating, and super exciting. However, I'm not going to lie, up until this point, I feel like I have had very little progress with my Chinese practice, but I'm determined to change that on this trip. Chinese is so hard. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And after classes, my plan was to explore the city, get into the juice of it, and practice my Chinese, get lost, and just get familiar with Taiwanese culture. This was definitely the point of this immersion, to get out and immerse myself in the environment, to speak, to practice, and try to find my way around. I rented a bike after struggling for like half an hour to rent it. I realized I could probably use my brain, and then everything just clicked right away. It's really easy. My first reaction was probably just how cute and adorable this city is. Even though it's a big, busy city, it is so romantic. I couldn't stop observing people. Taiwanese couples are killing me. Are you guys from a movie? Like, whenever people openly really stare at me, I want to do this. But I don't. I love the combination of the modern world with older Taiwan buildings, as well as nature that was incorporated at every district, which was very refreshing. Taipei has my heart. It is so beautiful. I would just get lost every day. It's so pleasant to walk around. It's very pedestrian friendly. One of the biggest culture shocks for me here is the fact that I can just go out at night whenever I want to, and it's absolutely okay. Still not used to that. This is probably one of the biggest things that I'm shocked by. Really enjoying that. I love the subway. The commuting was very comfortable, very easy and convenient. I love subway. One of the most useful things I brought is this little case with my own chopsticks. I also brought my own bubble tea straw because I knew I'm going to be drinking a lot of bubble tea. And I also have the little bubble tea straw cleaner thing. It's been really useful. I just carry it around and it's nice. I love Taiwanese people. They're so friendly and so nice. I would give people here my wallet. They would take it, take the exact amount I owe them, and return it. I was buying bracelets for presents, and they were resizing them. And I asked maybe they can help me fix my old one because the threads were coming out. And they did it for me. So cute. I definitely had a very good experience with people there, and it definitely helped me to feel much more free in trying to express myself in Chinese. One of my biggest tips for traveling is to bring your passions with you because you can meet so many people through them. For example, I love photography. This is my huge passion and a job. So I was meeting up with so many people that I got to shoot with, and they were locals who gave me so many tips that I would never really get from being a tourist. I also love climbing, so I was going to climbing gyms alone and with people, and it was really cool to observe this culture there. One of my hobbies that you might also know is my handstand practice, which I was also determined to explore in Taiwan, and that's why I booked a class with a teacher I found on Instagram. Her name is Peng, and we did a one-on-one class, which was super intense. I loved it. It was quite something. I definitely got a lot of helpful tips from her, and my practice is going to be changing. I can barely lift my phone right now to record this. I also joined her group class, which was really cool, and Ping was super nice, and we went out after with her and her husband and her other friends, and it was really nice to show me night markets. We had a really good time, and like I said, I would never find those spots, those places without meeting up all of those cool people through the things that I'm passionate about. 妹妹的现场做舞龙的后，对。My brain positively hurts. It's good pain now. My first few lessons I was suffering because my head was just stuffing itself, but now it's the pain I crave. Taiwan is amazing, Taipei is amazing, but let's be real. What am I here for? It's food. This is the part where you should skip if you haven't eaten yet because it's gonna get juicy. So this is a soy hot soy milk with droplings of egg. The jewel, the pearl of my experience is the food. It's something that just brought so much joy and colors to my day, and the challenges I had to go through to get to the food were also making the experience of eating it very rewarding, because ordering food is a whole another challenge. It's not a real immersion if you're not struggling to order food in your target language. Oh my god, this is beautiful. My food palette has been ruined because it's so spoiled now. Taiwanese flavors, Taiwanese cuisine is just so amazing, and Taipei in general just has so much to offer. I'm mainly dubbed into vegetarian cuisine, which Taipei has an abundance of, and Taiwan in general is very diverse when it comes to vegetarian. This time I really wanted to try some vegetarian options for soup dumplings, and luckily Taipei has one of the biggest vegetarian dim sum and soup dumpling restaurants, so I reserved a seat for a solo date. I'm really excited about it, so let's go. Apparently Taiwan is the second largest place that has vegetarian population after India, and it shows. It shows in the restaurants, it shows on the streets. I love how when you go to those really local vegetarian restaurants, they warn you it's vegetarian. You okay with that? I'm so okay with that. Usually I'm used to vegetarian or vegan places being very loud about it and sort of full of statement, But vegetarian approach in Taiwan was very refreshing because it didn't try to scream or yell, "We're vegetarian, we're trying to be better than everyone else." It was just casual, it was the way of life. And just seeing the community of people who just enjoy that cuisine and make so many beautiful things in that direction is so inspiring. It's a vegetarian heaven. However, if you're not vegetarian, there's so much more for you. It's gonna take a few years to at least cover the basics of Taipei. I'm not even talking about Taiwan. It's quite overwhelming, actually. Nothing I say will do justice to Taiwanese food, so just trust me on this. So good. And since we're on the topic of food, I also wanted to give a shout out to the tea culture. If you know me, you know I'm a tea girl. I love tea. If something tea is a big part of my day and the day is not daying, if the tea is not teaing. Fortunately, Taiwan is an amazing place for tea. I explored so many good tea spots. Today I've tried a bubble tea, milk tea from a place where it was invented. It's really cool because this is the birthplace of such an iconic thing, and it was really good. The tapioca was really soft, and the bubble tea was definitely more milkier and creamier. Trying bubble tea in a place where it was originated, 10 out of 10. Bucket list, check. Some of you might be thinking, why Taiwan and not China if I'm learning Chinese Mandarin? And it's a good question. I chose Taiwan because it seemed very cozy, small, and friendly, especially my first time getting into Chinese. I just wanted to be somewhere where I feel comfortable, and Taiwan definitely did not disappoint. One of the safest places you can go as a solo traveler, and people are just so friendly and just relaxed here. You can definitely feel the island vibes, even though it does have a lot of major, big, busy cities. I definitely would love to practice Chinese in China one day, but for now I chose Taiwan and I have no regrets. A day before my last day. Last day. Somehow, I just feel worse about my Chinese. This is a brown sugar latte. Their specialty and very popular in Taiwan. It's really tasty. I'm hiking. It's worth it. Solo traveling, not because I hate people, but because I feel like it's a great opportunity to spend time with yourself and really get to know yourself, just be in the presence of your own silence. I could definitely feel lonely because Taipei, for example, is such a social city, so many like friends and couples, and just, you know, you see the people enjoying people's company, and I would think I would get lonely, but actually this time I really needed that solitude time, and I'm really enjoying just spending time with myself and enjoying my own presence. And I feel like I'm starting to remember a little bit more who I am, learning more about myself, and just, you know, letting my intuition, my internal will take over and take me the direction I want to go. I definitely think it's a cool experience for anyone to do. Guess what I got on my last day in Taipei? Of course. These trees drink from the air and their roots grow upwards. The most rebellious trees I've ever seen. I will miss walking carelessly at night alone. It's the best feeling ever. So the last stretch of my trip ended up being so special to me as it was truly a full circle moment. About 6 months ago, I signed up for my first Chinese class online with the teacher Jae-yun. I found her on YouTube. She was doing comprehensible input videos. I felt right away that she would be a great teacher. So we did 5 classes together, and she definitely helped me a lot with understanding where to take my learning at the time, and she is from Taiwan. So on my last few days in Taiwan, I took a train to the south of Taiwan Island to Kaohsiung. I'm in Kaohsiung, where Jiayin lives, and we met up, which was so amazing. One moment I'm sitting in my room in Canada and just doing lessons with this girl from Taiwan, and another moment I am in Taiwan meeting up with her. Yeah, we had an amazing time. She's definitely a good friend of mine now, and I hope our paths will cross again. Learning a language can be so much more than just learning a language. It expands your world into absorbing the culture, making lifelong friends, and experiencing the world in a different way. And it's the main reason why I continue to learn languages and how I stay motivated. I hope this video inspires you to explore different cultures, to tap into your passions, and expand your world through them. I can confidently say this trip has made such a big impact on me, and I came out of it a different person. One of the coolest things that I gained from this trip is definitely a huge amount of confidence that this kind of experience that you do on your own provides. I feel like we're all so different, and through expanding our minds and humbling ourselves to learn different cultures and different languages, I feel like we can learn so much from each other and connect so much deeper. There's so many experiences I wouldn't have had if it wouldn't be for this channel. I gotta be honest, you guys hold me accountable as much as I try to hold you accountable. So thank you so much for your inspiration and support. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I'm so excited to talk to you in the comments and hope to see you soon. Bye bye.